Hi everyone, I'm Christina from hairromance.com, and I can't stop laughing because I think my hair looks so ridiculous right now. But I have got to this position so that I can put this product to a real test. If you've been following on Hair Romance for a while, you know that I love Dyson products, but I wasn't always the biggest fan. I was a little bit skeptical, and I'm still as skeptical now because I'm about to test the new Dyson Coral Straightener. This is actually really beautiful. So I'm just going to pop it down because I'm so excited to test it that I forgot to charge it properly before doing this video. But I'm sitting here with this hair that I need to style, so we're going to see how we go. My hair is naturally wavy curly, but I have tried to stretch it out a little bit, and you can see it's just a frizzy, fluffy mess. It has a little bit of product in it. I have used some of my favorite Kerastase Cement Thermique smoothing balm, which I put through damp hair before I started rough drying it. And I'm also going to use some of the Schwarzkopf heat protector, which I'll get ready by spraying on my hair now. You definitely want to use a heat protectant whenever you're heat styling your hair. And even though the Dyson is less damaging, it says, than other straighteners, always use a heat protectant. Now, it's a little warm for me today in Sydney, and with all of these lights and all of this hair, to be honest, it's just, this hair is acting like a little blanket. But I'm going to try and flatten it down and we'll see how it goes. It's interesting because I rarely straighten my hair anymore. I definitely hit the fad when straighteners first came to the market. It was the first time I was able to have straight hair since my hair had changed from straight to curly. And so when I was able to get straight hair again, I was obsessed. But at the time, I was also obsessed with bleaching my hair, and those two are a recipe for disaster. I was bleaching, I wasn't taking a lot of care of my hair, and I was straightening far too often, and I ended up breaking off a lot of my hair. But from that, I ended up cutting off my hair again and starting from scratch almost, not quite. I definitely cut it really short. It was so badly damaged. And from that, I actually taught myself a lot of styles, and it's kind of how Hair Romance came about in a lot of ways. But I'm digressing. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't usually reach for a straightener a lot with my hair. I either like to embrace my natural curl or use the Dyson Airwrap to style and straighten my hair. I find that it's not exactly 100% smooth, but that doesn't really bother me. But I know straighteners are key for so many people, and this is a pretty big investment. So if I'm going to test it out, I want you to see it on as crazy as my hair can get to see exactly how it's going to work. Now, Dyson have very kindly sent me the Coral because I am working with them this year. I'm part of their Australian Beauty Squad, which is huge news for me. I am thrilled to be working with them. But this video is not sponsored by them. They don't even know I'm making it because I'm always here to give you my honest opinion. My honest opinion is I love Dyson products. So I'm probably a little bit biased going into this, but I just want to tell you about that up front because, you know, I still want you to see exactly how it works. And the nice thing about making this video is that I just get to shoot and edit it myself and have a chat directly with you. Okay, that's a lot of rambling from me. Let's get on and actually put this through my hair. Now, I have my heat protectant on and I'm going to section my hair because I can't fit a lot of this through the straightener. You can see this is too. So I'm going to go my normal technique where I start from the bottom and work up. So let's see how we go. Now, a trick when you're styling frizzy hair, wavy hair, curly hair, any hair that has quite a strong texture through it, you have to think about it like you're ironing a shirt. If you have a crinkled shirt and you put an iron right on top of it, you're just going to iron in the crinkles. What you need to do is smooth the shirt out first and then take the iron from one part to the other, keeping the fabric as tight as possible, and that will mean you iron your shirt flat. That ironing analogy is pretty funny because I don't do a lot of ironing. I try and buy clothes that don't need ironing, but I know when it relates to your hair this way. You want to make sure, take a brush or you can use a comb, but I like the tension of a brush to actually hold your hair smooth so that as the straightener is going through, it works that way. Oh, and I haven't even shown you the straightener properly. It's beautiful. It has an amazing stand and it is cordless. There's lots of unboxings on YouTube. Go find out if you want to check all the details in the box. But this is what I have set up here. And they recommend always popping it back in the stand in between as where I've had it so that it keeps charging. It has a little locking mechanism, which I think is fantastic because then you can't get any fingers in there. Now, this is only the first charge on it, so I haven't hopefully been leaving it on for long enough. And it's got 3 temperature settings. In Celsius, it's 165, 185, and 210. Now, I think 210 is too hot. I don't think there's anybody that really needs it at 210. I think the technique of the brush is more important than the temperature of that one. So I'd say setting it to 185, and if you have much finer hair or hair that's easier to straighten, or you're just touching up a style, that's when I'd use 165. Okay, so I've got it set to 185. It's heating up, or is it heated up already? Oh, there you go, it's ready, so it's quick. And yeah, now I get to put it in my hair, so let me get my section ready. It's been a while since I've straightened my hair. I have to remember what I'm doing. Okay. The interesting thing with these is that the plates are actually flexible. They're designed to curve with your hair so that, say you do have a larger section of hair, you get the same equal temperature all the way around it. Okay, I think we're going now. And then I'm just popping it back in the little cradle so that that's actually really easy. And it comes in a really beautiful little bag that you can carry it around. It's funny, you know, just the thought of straightening all this hair kind of hurts my arms. And it could be one of the reasons why I stopped straightening my hair. But that's pretty shiny, that's pretty good. Oh, that's actually pretty good from one pass. All right, let's keep going. Oh yeah. How's that for a little comparison? My God, my hair's gonna be so long at the end of this. It's really funny when you've got curly or wavy hair, your hair shrinks a lot, so when you actually straighten it, it's kind of a shock to see how long it really is. It's gonna be off screen here. So far so good. You know what, before I give another more of an opinion, I'm gonna have to do at least a couple more sections of hair, so let's speed this up a bit, shall we? Because I'm gonna be here for a while. So I didn't actually time that, but it's been only a few minutes since I actually just quicker than I thought. I really only tried to do one pass through, except on a few sections where I noticed at the top I needed to do a little bit more, but on the whole this is just one pass through my hair. It looks shiny, it feels so nice and soft. It's one thing, I mean, like, I love curly hair, I wouldn't switch it for the world, but I do actually love the feeling of running my hair through soft, straight hair. Gosh, it's nice. But yeah, curls forever. Don't worry about that. And as a comparison, let's remember what my hair looked like just a few minutes ago. So yeah, I've gone from this to this. I'm pretty impressed. Now, like I said, I'm not a huge straightener fan. I mean, I rarely straighten my hair. This is just a new look for me, but if you're someone who loves having straight hair or just smoothing through and it's your quick super style, or you just have that glass hair look, I mean, this is quick. Look at the length difference. Hang on, I have to stand up so you can really see. Okay, first impressions. This is literally just out of the box. I have not practice with this or anything. It's so easy to use. There's no learning curve. It's just as simple and easy to use. I love that it's cordless. I love that I'm not getting hit in the face as I'm trying to do those sections at the back by a cord. It does have a very long cord to the wall, so wherever you are set up to do your hair, you don't need to be right next to a power point, so that's really handy as well. But also, without being cordless, you can take it and you've got 30 minutes of charge to do your hair anywhere. It's pretty good. The price is high, but it's a brand new piece of engineering. This is the thing, when someone breaks ground, they do so much research, and I even watch tests where they like throw this on the ground to make sure that it will last. So it's pretty good. I'm a Dyson stan, sorry. If you're coming here for me to hate it, I'm not going to hate it. And yes, I'm working with them, but I'm working with them because I love them, and I sought out to work with them because I love them. You know me, I don't work with many brands, and so the ones I do work with are the ones that I choose to and absolutely adore. So next step now is for me to finish this hair because I look like a total crazy person. And if I was Gen Z and I was way more organized, I would make a TikTok and be like, and have straight hair. So hopefully with the magic of editing, I can go. And we're done. Okay, look, I could almost go back to my like early 2000s, 90s visions of like that perfect straight hair. I'm not gonna wear low-rise jeans, that's not happening. But maybe I could straighten my hair again for a little while. I think this is really beautiful. So there's a lot to love about the Dyson Corral. I'm just going to turn it off because I finished using it now. I love that it locks up so that it's easy to pack away, and the outside is warm but not boiling like a lot of straightener casings. So that's pretty impressive. So it's a lot safer. I haven't felt like I was going to burn myself at any point during this, which is also a big achievement for most of my heat styling. This is something that you won't notice straight away with Dyson products, but it's something that made me really fall in love with the brand, is that the change in temperature, it might be slight, but the effect on your hair over time is massive. I haven't had my hair this long in years because I colour it, like I was saying when I was colouring and straightening and styling before, my hair was really broken and thin and damaged. But I still have thick, long hair because I have been heat styling with products that care for my hair. Honestly, look, this does sound like an ad, it's not an ad. It's just my genuine opinion. If you're doing a lot of heat styling, invest in your hair and invest in products that aren't going to damage your hair. Always use a heat protectant. That's it. But I would love to know, have you got one? Are you curious? And what styles would you like to see me try next? Let me know in the comments below, and come over to hairromance.com where I've got lots of braid tutorials and things like that that you can do once you now have this fluffy hair, and that you can also do in curly hair. I welcome all hair textures. I love them all. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh my God, this hair is like a jumper.